Hello and welcome to this edition of the Gunshine State, where we talk about firearms and firearms policy in the Gunshine State of Florida. So please take a moment, like and share the program so that your friends can know where the conversation is taking place. Also, if you haven't already done so, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And in the case of YouTube and Facebook, make sure you hit that notification button. That way you'll be notified as soon as we go live. And, you can participate in the live chat as the program is going on. Also want to encourage you, please make it a point to join Florida Carry. We are not just a Facebook page. We're not just a Facebook group. We are a membership organization that advocates on behalf of your right to keep and bear arms in the state of Florida. Folks, we can't do it without you. So we need you to become a member. Just click on the join link in the description of this video, and there's a number of different ways in which you can become members. Just pick the level that works for you. But whatever you do, pick that level. Remember, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Don't be part of the problem. All right, let's get into today's topic. Now, those of you who are familiar with our camping event, guess what, folks? It's coming up again. It's going to be it is going to be phenomenal. Speakers from all over the country are going to be coming to help talk about the fight for our right to keep and bear arms. And to talk a little bit about that and share with you what we have coming up. Trust me, we got some stuff, some folks you're going to want to hear about. We have Kevin Sona, one of the directors for Florida Carry. Kevin, welcome to the program.
Thanks, brother. How you doing?
Man,
glad to be here.
I am too blessed to be stressed, let me tell you.
I hear you.
Cool, man. So I hear we have some fantastic things on tap for the camping event this year. And so I just figured, hey, man, just let us know. What's going on, man? What's up?
Yeah, this year was kind of it was a little bit of a struggle with everything going on with this coronavirus stuff and trying to figure out things. We've had to cancel a lot of events and gatherings and kind of do the right thing to protect our members. Because they come in all different ages to all our events. But this year was a little bit of a struggle, but we got it done. We lined up some incredible guest speakers this year. Have a couple return guest speakers, but I think we knocked it out of the park. I'm really happy with this one.
Very nice, very nice. So now, first of all, where is the event going to be located?
It's the camping event itself is going to be held at Ross Prairie State Campground in Denellen, Florida, on the dates of March 19th through the 21st. So Friday through Sunday, and then Saturday will be our guest speaker event where everyone can come out and attend the event and listen to all our guest speakers from all over the country.
Phenomenal. Now, speaking of your guest speakers, I understand you got a couple of heavy hitters that are going to be coming out.
We have quite a few that I'm really, really, really happy about. Let me look at my notes here because there's so many of them. As soon as my phone opens up here. All right. So for this year, we have, who I'm really proud to have, is Eric Pratt with Gun Owners of America. So Eric's coming out there. Gun Owners of America will also have a table set up so you can sign up with GOA, things like that. We also have someone else here that's coming that you guys may recognize. He's hosting the show right now, and that's Craig. So I'm happy Craig's coming out again for a second time in a row. So I'm fired up with that, Craig. I know we've been working on this pretty hard. There's two guest speakers I've been trying to get, and we finally worked it out, and that is Cheryl Todd with Gun Freedom Radio. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it the way she does, but Cheryl Todd with Gun Freedom Radio. And another one is Amanda Suffolk, who I have tons of respect for. And she's host of Eye on the Target Radio. And she also runs Realize Firearms, where she does events all over the country. They do concealed carry fashion shows and showing all the updated stuff and all the cool bling with carrying a firearm every day. Jan Morgan with 2A Women. She's coming out. She's coming from Arkansas. I know Jan has been a contributor with Fox News and things like that, but Jan is a very, very proud voice to have in the 2A community, so I'm excited about that. And I'm also excited Dan Wass, the author of Good Gun, Bad Gun. Good Guy, Bad Gun. I think 1, 2, and 3. I have 2 of his books now. I think he's got a third one out. So Dan's coming out, so I'm happy with that. I know you know Dan, and Dan has a very particular way how to say things and flip the script and show you exactly what the anti-gunners are working on and are really trying to do. So Dan's really good with that stuff. Dave Smith, also known as the Parkinson Shooter or Shaky Dave, he's coming out. I don't know if anyone has if they know anyone who's suffering with Parkinson's disease, but Dave has a pretty intense battle with that. But he developed this thing called gun therapy. And when he's shooting, he doesn't shake. I think he was saying it raises the dopamine level in his body. So if he's holding a firearm and he's shaking, he grabs that gun and that shake goes away. He's a long distance competitive shooter. So everyone,
I've had a chance to hear his story a few times, and it's phenomenal. It's really neat and unconventional.
Absolutely blows you away.
Yeah.
If you almost can't comprehend what he can do, but he's a great individual having the 2A community. Also, we have Adam May or Amy Dillon. She's a co-host with the Polite Society podcast. She's also a retired Marine Corps drill instructor, fitness fanatic, and a veteran firearms instructor. Amy's an incredible person, love her to death, and I think our members and our guests that are coming out to the event will take a lot away from what Amy's about to say. Patrick Collins, a firearms instructor out of Georgia. Patrick's really becoming a pretty big voice in the 2A community throughout the country, and I want to do everything I can to introduce Patrick to our members and everyone coming out to this event. So I think that'll be a great way for Patrick to do that and people to come out and see this. David Katz and James Phillips from the Firearms Law Firm and U.S. Law Shield, they will be coming out. They will be speaking on a couple different topics. We're going to have tables set up. Gun Owners of America, like I mentioned before, will have tables set up. U.S. Law Shield will have tables set up. I am trying to get, and I hope it happens, is Panther Concealment, holster that I carry every day. They offer some great discounts for Florida Carry members. So I'm trying to get them out there to set up a table for the Saturday event. I know Arms Room Radio, so I'm going to put Mike on the spot right now. So Mike P, Arms Room Radio will be out there, and they will have a table set up for people to get some information on Arms Room and what they're doing.
Mikey, so Greg, Mikey, if you're watching, you have no choice.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there. You've got to be there. Bro.
Oh, Mike will be there.
I know he will.
Yeah, he will. So what else you got going on, Craig? What do we got going on here in Florida?
Well, you know what? Florida, right now, things are going kind of crazy. And when I say kind of crazy, there's 100 million reasons why things are going a little crazy in the state of Florida. And it has something to do with a little man named Bloomberg.
Little man named Bloomberg with very deep and dangerous pockets.
Very deep and dangerous pockets. So, as you know, he's committed $100 million in order to deliver Florida for Joe Biden. I mean, that's a lot of money. First of all, it's the thing that is the scariest about that is that literally that's like budget dust to him. That is comes out. I mean, that's nothing. He can spend $100 million in Florida, and it barely touches his bottom line. So that's scary. But we know, because, you know, we'll put it to you this way. As a statewide organization, we know that dwarfs the budget of Florida Carry.
Mm-hmm. Dwarfs.
Right? So what does that tell you, those of you who are watching, what does that tell you about the fight for the right to keep and bear arms and how important it is that you guys are part of that fight? Now, we don't need $100 million. We could use $100 million. We don't need $100 million, but what we do need is this. We need you to become members. If you're not members of Florida Carry, you need to click the join link in the description of this video right now, and you need to become a member. And then once you become a member, and those of you who are members, then we need you to donate. See, unfortunately, Florida law, you know, we cannot solicit donations for people who are not members. Kind of crazy, huh?
It's insane the way that everything works, but
yeah,
we do everything we can to manage, and we squeeze every penny that we can get.
Exactly. So first of all, we need you guys to become members. Then once you become members, we also need you guys to donate because it's going to take a lot to combat this. And here's the thing. We realize this. There's two groups of people that we need to reach. There are our people, right? There are people who are either members of Florida Carry or members of other Second Amendment civil rights advocacy groups, people who agree with us, basically. These are the true believers. That's the first group of people that we need to be able to reach, and we need your help to reach them. The second group of people are the people who kind of agree with us. In many cases, they don't know that they agree with us because they haven't heard us, right? They don't travel in the same circles that we do. They're not into gun culture. So that's a separate group of people that we need to reach out to. Yep. Those are the two folks. In other words, we're not talking about trying to change anyone's minds. We're just trying to make sure that the people who would tend to agree with us hear what we have to say. And really, it's not even about saying vote for one candidate or the other. It's vote your values. If the Second Amendment is important to you, if the personal right of self-defense is important to you, then that's how you need to be voting. And we need your help to get that message out.
Yeah. One thing I keep saying to people is we may not have $100 million to spend on a campaign or spend to battle and try to defend our rights against anti-gun politicians. But we have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of gun owners that have $1 and can spare that $1 to help us. So we can battle this stuff. I know we can. Well, we just got to get the guys off the couch.
Well, but that's the thing, folks, and this is the thing for people to understand is, for the most part, what has been happening in this fight over the last few decades, it's literally been billionaires and multimillionaires pouring money into campaigns, pouring money into PR, pouring money into polling and in legislation, but what they're coming up against is individual citizens, real grassroots, folks like you who are contributing $5, $10, $20, $100, $500, who are contributing small amounts to candidates who support the Second Amendment, to organizations that support the Second Amendment. And so that's how we've been fighting, but it's even more important that we continue to do that. You know, I know you guys how you guys feel. You guys probably get tired, man. Why are Second Amendment groups always asking for money? Well, here's a great example. $100 million.
It doesn't stop. And I will say after the 2016 election, I've seen a huge decline in two-way activity on the regular basis of regular gun owners who thought, okay, we won, it's over. No, it wasn't. That's where we had to really continue to fight harder. And they're not stopping, and they're not ever going to stop. So I keep saying I have this pipe dream that I fight as hard as I do so our kids don't have to. Okay, I know it's a pipe dream, but that's what keeps me driven. That keeps me doing this. And I feel like, okay, if I don't do it, who will? As you know, Craig, we have this conversation all the time, brother. I'm not a big fan of being in front of the camera and standing up there holding a microphone, but I feel like if I don't do it, who will? So I'll step out of my comfort zone. And it's not my wheelhouse, but if I have to drive the ship, I will try to drive the ship.
Exactly. So, all right, before we go, let folks know once again. Give me the dates and the location again for the camping event.
The camping dates are March 19th through the 21st at Ross Prairie State Campground. We reserved 11 campsites. So Florida Carry, we reserved the campsites, and what we're going to do is the first thing I do with it is I reach out to our members that have showed up in the past. They get dibs on campsites first if they want to come out. Of course, the guest speakers that are camping, of course, they need a place to stay. So I am going to figure out a way here in the next few weeks to open this up where I can get members say, okay, I want to go camping. Now, if you have a camper, you can come up here. All these campsites are for RVs as well. So we can have two tents, 8 people per site, or one camper, 1 tent, 8 people. So I'm going to come up with an idea of a way to get everyone involved. But if you can't camp, that doesn't mean you're not a part of the event. You can come out Friday night and hang out with us. You could be there Saturday after the event and hang out with us. You can come just to listen to all the guest speakers. And there's going to be a wealth of knowledge. Not only the guest speakers that are coming out there, as you know, Greg, we have tons of people in the 2A community on the national level that will be out there. So this is the way to go out there and make contacts, network, and meet these individuals that you see on the news, that you see on YouTube, or you follow as firearms enthusiasts. So we have a list of people. But March 19th to the 21st, usually we do it in February, but this year with everything going on, it's March. So we're going to try to figure out. And my goal is, I'm going to say it now, I may kick myself in the butt later, but my goal is 500 people Saturday for the speaker portion of the event. That's my goal. So I need everyone to help. I need everyone's help.
Where's the best place for people to go to get updates and things like that on the event?
We will have the information up on the website soon, but the Florida Carry Facebook page is going to be key. Anyone can message me. Anyone can email me. Anyone can call me. If you message me, I'm more than happy to give you my cell phone number. There was one other thing I was going to say, and I can't remember what it is now. Oh, free food.
Free food.
Free food, barbecue. We're barbecuing during the speaker event. All you have, it doesn't cost anything. This is 100% free. We've had U.S. Law Shield and the firearms firm donating. We have other individuals donating. So we're not, our Florida Carry money that we're using for education and legislation and litigation isn't being wasted on this. So
exactamundo. Well, folks, hey, now you guys know, you know exactly where it is. You know exactly when it's going to be. Make sure that you follow Florida Carry on Facebook. Look for the event, but all the information will be right there and should be up on the website soon. Anyway, any parting words, Mr. Sona?
We just need people to get active. Even if you can't join Florida Carry, you can still be a part of the fight. You can be part of the fight.
Your values. Vote your values. Vote your values. Vote your values. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kevin Sona from Florida Carry. Kevin, thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you, brother.
All right. All right, folks. Well, hey, that's going to be it for this episode of the Gunshine State. We very much appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate you liking and sharing the program and telling your friends about Florida Carry, Florida's premier Second Amendment civil rights group. You guys take care.